Bottles in the air, celebrating with the family. No time to waste, it's time to up the ante. Put your glasses in the air. Only thing we drinking is the new Bel Air. This is for the hustlers, all your millionaires. Batman mansion with the spiral stairs. Pulling up to the scene. New Rolls Royce outside looking clean. Shorties with no drawers on, clubbers on steam. Tennessee 5 shots jumping off with the team.
Hold up, Ramplo. It's somebody's birthday. Take them cameras out and let's flex on them. Go Virgos, it's your birthday. Go Taurus, it's your birthday. Go Leos, it's your birthday. All Capricorns, it's your birthday. Go Libras, it's your birthday. Go Aries, it's your birthday. Go Geminis, it's your birthday. All Scorpios, it's your birthday.
It's your birthday when the clock hits 12. Bottles in the air, time to celebrate yourself. It's been a long year, but you got that well. Louis the 13, you're drinking top shelf. Put them cups up if you over 21. Girls wildin' out, yo, they wanna have fun. Killing VIP with that 151. DJs on the set, got the crowd going dumb.
Stop, focus, flex. Canada, stop, focus, flex. Asia, stop, focus, flex. Africa, stop, focus, flex. North America, out in Germany, show us your flex. France, UK, show us your flex. Australia, Middle East, show us your flex. Hawaii, everybody, show us your flex. Cracking, y'all. What up, everybody? It's your boy DJ Epps. You know what it is, live and direct for you and yours. Oh, man. It's a Tuesday night on the #1 DJ show on social media. Shout out to everybody over there on my Twitch, Facebook Live, Twitter, YouTube Live. I appreciate the love. You already know, man. Instagram, how y'all doing? It's Celebrity Tuesdays tonight. Shout out to everybody that was with us last night for New Music Mondays. But tonight it's Celebrity Tuesday. Yeah, man, it's going to be a great night, man, because we got a producer coming by the building tonight. Big shout out to my man, super producer, Atlanta's own COLLIPARK is going to be in the building tonight with us in a couple of minutes. So y'all go ahead and share the live, share the live, share the live. Also, do me a favor, if you want to buy a badge, support your boy, go ahead and buy a badge. Badge gang in the building, you know what it is. Tonight, COLLIPARK will be in the building in a couple of minutes, so let's get ready for him. Everybody share the live, all right, man? Also, tonight is brought to you by my good people, my family. Yeah, over there at Positivity Water. Get that water, especially in Atlanta. We are now in Walmart. Yes, Walmart, Atlanta. We appreciate you for having us, man. If you never, ever tasted alkaline water, I suggest you do that, man. Go get that Positivity Water. Once you see that logo, once you see that bottle, go ahead and grab it. Trust me, you're going to love it, all right? Appreciate that. Now, also, don't forget, man, you know what I mean? If you're in Miami, you know, come to my residency on Friday night. It's all about the next episode Friday night. Doors open at 10 p.m. The only hip-hop spot on Friday night in Miami, Florida is in Wynwood at the Joint of Miami. So, you know, you could pull up. Ladies, you're in free all night. We got a couple of performances happening this Friday, man. Shout to Flame LaSauce, you know what I mean? Malik Morrison. Shout to Las Vegas, going to be in the building. Yeah. Jonathan Price. You know what I mean? It's going to be crazy, man. Ed Waffle, the whole crew, Volano Music, is going to be crazy, man. So pull up on me. You know what it is. Also, my residency on on Thursday night is at the same club. But on Thursday night, you know what it is. It's all about the R&B Thursdays, man. R&B Thursdays at the Joint of Miami as well. Now, pull up on me, and trust me, ladies, you're going to have some fun. If you need tickets, go ahead and click the link in my bio and grab your tickets now. All right, man? So the Joint of Miami, R&B Thursdays, and hip-hop on Fridays. Too easy, all right? Now, like I promised you, man, I got my man COLLIPARK about to jump in here. So everybody do me a favor, share the live, share the live, share the live, share the live, all right? I need you to share the live. Did I forget to tell you? I need you to share the live, all right? Also, buy a badge, all right? Buy a badge. It's too easy. And let's get my man. Get the notepads out, because I'm sure my brother's going to drop some gems on y'all right about now, all right? All right, man. Celebrity Tuesdays, you know what it is. And there he go.
Yeah.
COLLIPARK.
What up, boy?
Everything good, my bro. How you doing, man?
I'm doing great, dog. How about yourself?
I'm good, man. Yo, first things first. You know, I just got back from Canada, man. I just finished shutting it down with your boy DJ Nuv, Chubby Chub. Who else? Technician the DJ. You know how us DJs, we get down. You know what I mean?
Yes, sir.
We got to travel. We can't just stay in the box. You know what I mean?
Yes,
But
sir.
I just got back from Canada. I was really excited to talk to you, man, because we haven't really bonded like that. We met once in our lifetime. I don't even think you know how we met.
You got to dog.
I mean, this was a long time ago. It was over a decade, maybe 2 decades ago, man. I mean, I'm talking about convention in Miami. You know what I mean? You know,
Was it
beautiful time.
Go ahead.
No, I mean, it could have been. It could have been a DJ retreat, something like that. But you know, we was on South Beach, and record labels introduced us and everything.
Okay.
It was a quick hard buy, but you know, I'm glad to have you on the show tonight, man, so we could catch up and just build that report that we never really had.
For sure. How you been?
I'm good, man. How you? How the family? How you guys doing over there? You in Atlanta, right?
Yes, sir, man. I'm actually preparing to enter into my second go round at this marriage thing, dog. So yeah.
How's that feeling, though? You know what I mean?
Say something. I never thought I'd do it again, but I never said never. So you know, I'm excited, dog. It's an exciting new time right now.
Listen, man. If she is for you, that's what it is, man. Me, I've been with my wife since high school, and you know, it's over 25 years. You know what I mean?
Oh man.
About 14 married, but over 25 years.
Okay.
And it's been a blessing. You know what I mean? And I'm very happy, extremely happy, because we don't know where the world is going these days, man.
Bruh.
The world is changing. The presidents are fucking up on us. Fake friends coming up all of a sudden. I don't know if you're going through shit like that, but yeah, you know what I mean? It's just weird out there.
Yeah, it is, man. Hey, but as long as we got our music, man, we can make it through to the next day.
Damn right. Everybody on my Twitch, Facebook Live, YouTube Live, especially here on Instagram. This is COLLIPARK, super producer COLLIPARK in the building. Also known once upon a time was DJ Smurf.
That's right. A lot of people don't know that.
Yo, like, let's go back to the Smurf days. Talk to me about DJ Smurf, how you started in Atlanta, how you started getting your recognition, and how it ended up transitioning to COLLIPARK.
So I was part of one of the first DJ crews out of Atlanta called the J Team.
Right.
And actually, the head of the J Team was Edward J, who was from Florida. And a lot of people don't know I was born in Orlando, Florida. So it's crazy that we linked in Atlanta on some music shit, right?
Right.
I think, you know, obviously I think he was influenced by Jam Pony. And I was born in Orlando, so I was influenced by Magic Mike. And so my tie, my Magic Mike used to DJ at the skating rink when I was a youngin'. So that's kind of how it's not how I started, but it was an influence just to have those roots. So I would go back and forth. I was too young to do anything at the time, but you know, back when Count Cool Out was out, you know, my older cousin would play that. Just from a music standpoint, those early Jam Pony tapes. So when I heard Edward J, I didn't make the connection, but after I found out, it just made perfect sense that both of us would have Florida ties. But anyway, that's started out DJing. I was DJing before I got on the squad, but I was DJ Smurf. But when I got with the J Team, that was the name of the crew. Also housed the home DJ Man, who was the first DJ for MC Shy D, who was also affiliated with it. DJ Lynn from Success and Effect, Roll It Up My Nigga. And it's funny.
God damn, boy, you taking it back. Roll it up, my nigga. Roll it up.
So what's crazy, all the Atlanta artists did deals with the Florida labels. Because, you know, Shy with Foresight, then wind up on Luke. Success and Effect was on Foresight, I want to say.
Right.
So it was, even when you go to the producers, Devastator X, who did I Want to Rock and Shake What Your Mama Gave You, Toonk, you know, who went on to Boys at Clan and Two Live Crew, Marquise and all that.
Right.
It was always a connection of Atlanta and Florida that I think there could be a little dissertation done on it. People don't really know those early days of that sound was the combination of the two markets linking up. So
Right.
I started out as a DJ with them. My claim to fame was mixing the slow songs with the fast beats, like the Planet Rocks. I would mix If Ever I Fall in Love with Planet Rock, or what was the BBD song?
So you was blending out there early?
Yeah. So if you
Yeah.
know the song My Boo, the Ghost Town DJ,
Right.
Carl Moore, who produced that record with Cool Collie, will tell you that his influence was those early JT mixtapes.
Wow.
That DJ Murph was on. That was my vibe right then. So yeah, that's how I started, dog. Before I even got into, and then I started DJing on the road for Shy D after too. I'm skipping all over the place. But
No. You good. You good. Listen, first of all, before you even go even further, like some people, and trust me, you know, we do have some kids up in here too, man. You know, they checking out the OGs. They learning. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
By the way, shout to DJ Tamara James in the building. What up, girl? I see you. You know what I mean? Bike Boy was good. JB and Sutherland was good. So, were you kind of a turntablist?
Never was a turntablist. I was a party rocker.
Does that ring a bell right there? How about this? Oh, God damn.
Yeah. Come on now.
Listen, so you know, you may not know, I was raised and born in New York, but Florida made me. So
I hear it.
I had to come down and learn that. You know what I mean? You know, thanks to Uncle Luke, Disco Rick, my brother Uncle Al, rest in peace. You know what I mean? They kind of, you know, shared the knowledge of their music and the history of bass music from Florida to Atlanta. So I definitely know where you was coming from
Right.
with all of that, man. So yeah, man, Shy D, all that, man, was a great era to learn that genre of music. You know what I mean?
Believe it or not, Shy D was from Bronx River Projects.
Right,
So
right.
he was of the New York B-boy, you know, DJ B-boy mentality. And Shy D was a DJ before he was a rapper. People don't know that.
Right.
So he taught me the essence of everything. And this goes to my DNA that led to my career.
Right.
You know, none of us are here by mistake. You know what I mean? All of us come somewhere, and if you trace back the DNA far enough, you'll see why this person is the way they are.
Right.
And so my DNA is of some of the best heritage that come out of this market right here. And so I'm not here by mistake.
That's what's up, man. Everybody, if you just tuned in, I got my man COLLIPARK, super producer, in the building, and we was talking about his DJ Smurf days. And now, how did Smurf become COLLIPARK? Like,
believe it or not,
where did that break come through?
It came through when Master P came through and changed the scope of music, hip hop, especially in the South.
Right.
No Limit came through. It was the death of booty shake music. That's what we call it as we know it. And so I had to transition. You know, you have to learn how to reinvent and move with the times.
Right.
And so I knew it was the end of that. And that's when as God would have it, I ran into Yin Yang at that time. And so Yin Yang was the first group that I signed to COLLIPARK. And believe it or not, the whole sound that we have comes from slowed down Miami bass tracks. That's how my twerk sound. Whistle While You Twerk was actually a booty shake track that I slowed down and changed the drums in. And so we went through the first two albums, and then I got a letter from the people who owned the Smurf trademark, and they sent me a cease and desist. Wow. So so I had to lose that name, and I went into this name called Beating Ass, which was some bullshit that I started with.
You had to think of something quick. That's what it felt like.
So, who knew that the Yin Yang shit was gonna work out the way it did? So and if you go into the first two projects, you'll see Michael beating ass croons on the credits, right? So fast forward to going into the album with the Whisper song. I said I knew that song was gonna change all of our lives, so I said I can't market that name.
Right.
So I came to Mr. COLLIPARK, and that's how that started, and the rest is history.
Mr. COLLIPARK is pretty much, you know, coming from the city of College Park, Georgia, if anybody doesn't know. Am I right?
Correct.
Now, for you to link up with Yin Yang Twins and created a whole new sound for not just Atlanta, but just for the South, period. You know what I mean?
I like. Hey, let you get your question out.
No. You let me know because I had to study, you know, some of the things that, you know, on your upbringing, man. Because to me it was like you was like you the way Mustard came out from the West Coast, like that's how you came out from the South. You know what I mean? That's how I saw it.
I when people ask me, and this I'm skipping over probably what you were going to, the impact, and I say this humbly, but when I look at the impact of what when you take what I did with Yin Yang and over into the stuff that they did with Lil Jon, the impact of Yin Yang Twins, and I consider myself the Jam Master Jay of the Yin Yang Twins. Besides,
I'm with that.
Right.
I'm with that.
So the impact in music, not just rap music, but in pop culture,
right.
From the sound that we started with, which was the whistle while you twerk, say ah yeah yeah, the get low type shit, into the whisper, the David Banner, the Miss New Booty, the influence that sound went over into pop music. You can't really quantify the impact that we had, and that's before I even get to Soulja. That's a whole nother conversation. But musically, the impact that we had on music as a whole, not just rap, I think it is underestimated. It's not, and not that we look for it to be given any credits due or whatever. I can just see and hear, and it's just keeps going. I clear samples and songs all the time. And it's still very prevalent, even with the resurgence of like the City Girls and the twerk and all of that. They didn't come doing bounce; they came doing twerk,
right? And
which is a separate whole thing. So yeah, man, I just want to say that and let that get out there on this big platform.
Hey,
just to
listen, man, and I'm gonna make sure my team is gonna take that part and we're gonna repost it to let people know. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Because it's funny how you say that, man. Okay, so you know, we with Yin Yang Twins, whistle while you twerk. A lot of girls don't realize that niggas use the word twerk way long before what twerking is right now. You know what I mean?
Exactly. And I just like to say all respect to New Orleans. Like, matter of fact, we get checks all the time.
I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure
they've been very, very good to us. So the music, the culture of music out of New Orleans is unparalleled.
Right.
Like the black music culture coming out of there, I would never disrespect that. Right. However, I'll say we were influenced by it, but what we did is like being influenced by your big brother or something. You know what I mean?
Right.
You take what you learn from them and you make it your own. And so the twerk sound stands alone. And I will stand on that because because it's, I know where the sound comes from, which was booty shake. Right. Miami, Atlanta. Right. It wasn't Trigger Man. Right. So yeah.
And let me dissect this a little bit more, because I remember too, man, like, you know, early 2000, I would have an opportunity to you know, blow up over in the European side.
Okay.
And I would bring the yin yang. I mean, they were stuck on Get Low.
Right.
But I would bring they love Get Low. Like they was like, ooh, Lil Jon Get Low.
Yeah.
I remember John would go back and forth over there. I'm like, yeah. But we had to introduce them the other records
Right.
that came from that
Right.
sound, came from COLLIPARK, came from
Right.
Lil Jon, and so on.
Right. No doubt.
And I even had the pleasure to go over there and introduce them Pitbull. They had no clue what Pitbull was.
Wow.
And you, my brother, you also had a hand in that.
Yeah. Yeah. Pitt was my man. He just from a creative, again, it's that Florida, Georgia shit, man.
Right, right.
Me and Pitt we linked on a music level. You know, him coming from the Luke, the house of Luke,
right.
And me just coming from where I came from. It was just the only other artist that got me musically was Kane from Yin Yang Twins.
Mm-hmm.
It was just nothing. If I had an idea, I would shoot at the Pit. Immediately, he had an idea. Even like a record like "Hit the Floor" by Twister.
Mm-hmm.
They loved that track, but they didn't really know how to get with it. And Pitt wasn't the Pitt now. He wasn't the Pit Bull that he is now.
Right.
So I sent the record to Pitt. He put the hook and a verse on it, and it became the gold record that became "Hit the Floor." So, yeah, man.
So as a producer, Mr. COLLIPARK,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Did you ever think Pitt would go as far as he went?
No.
Or
nobody did.
Or even that direction? Because
I could say
we all knew the nigga was nice.
When I did my deal over at Interscope, they had just signed Daddy Yankee.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and I won't name any names, but Daddy Yankee was like way up here, and Pitt was me. So it was like the major leagues and the farm leagues.
Right.
And I just remember hearing those conversations because they didn't know how close I was with Pitt. And they were just because Daddy
was like a fly. You was a fly on the wall.
Yeah. But I'm like sitting right there because I'm in the office of the dude who did the deal.
Yeah.
Thank you. And so just to hear how, I'll say nobody knew, but it was some people who really didn't know because they didn't know Pitt. They didn't know his work ethic. They didn't know his music inclination. Like he was a genius, and he lived this shit, man. I just going to the club. We did Chico. I remember I flew down to Miami. He wanted me to see where the hand claps came from. He took me to a club. I can't remember what it was, and sure enough, whatever song came on, and they started.
Right.
Video, put that shit on the track, and the rest is history. So I know Pitt just got that shit in his blood, man.
Yeah, definitely, man. And I'm very proud of my man, my little Chico boy. That nigga right there. I didn't see it coming, but
nobody.
I saw it happen for Miami. And then and talk to me about your experience with Bubba Sparks. Like he was another different breed as well, man. Like I know he was just that country white boy.
I was intimidated before we went in the studio.
Really?
I didn't know that wasn't. First of all, I respect what Timbaland does so much.
Right.
And the record that he wasn't coming off of it, but he was coming off of it. In my mind, because I didn't really count that Deliverance album.
Right.
Was that ugly up in that record right there was genius to me. So I'm like, they calling me in the studio to come after this shit. And I'm a club producer in my mind. I make club records, and he's a rap.
Right.
Rapper's rapper.
Right.
And so when I go in the studio, I just feel like I don't know what the fuck finna come out. So we had the track. The Miss New Booty track, I want to say I did it as a follow-up to Play by David Brown. I did Play. And if you know the Play track, the turnaround at the end of every 4 or 8 bars was that
Right.
Because that's the part of that beat that grabbed everybody. I said I'm gonna make a whole track out of this shit, and it'll be a great follow-up. I don't know if I sent that track to David. I want to say I did. He didn't. But I sent it to Bubba, and he loved it. And so my whole idea was to try to make a club track without any 808 drums. And so at that time, people were starting to use the 808 and everything.
Right.
I said I'm gonna try to use and who other than Bubba Sparks to get that. And we were in the studio and we couldn't get nothing, and we went to the strip club down the street, Platinum 21, and he was like, man, you know, I'm a titty man. I'm a titty man. Okay. I said, oh yeah. I said, well, we gonna put this on you tonight. So we put this dance on him, and he came back and wrote, "I found you, Miss New Booty," and that's how that went.
So how do you become? How are you a titty man? And then I found you, Miss New Booty.
That's literally how it happened.
Man, you know, so so much of a strip club could do to you, man, and it could bring it out of you, man. Shit, you know.
And then we got it, bro.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. And big shout to Bubba Sparks.
Yes.
And then, you know, a lot of people don't know that, you know, your work also came through Soulja Boy, it came through Vic. Like, you know what I mean? Some of these records are iconic, you know what I mean? And you know, for Crank That Soulja Boy and Turn My Swag On, you know, a lot of people don't know that, you know, that was what, another side of COLLIPARK.
Well, what that was when I did my deal with Interscope, I wanted to transition from just a producer to being a record person. And one thing I noticed about the real record people in this business, they didn't necessarily stay in their production hat.
Right.
Meaning, when you hear a So Def record, you know Jermaine did it.
Right.
And I didn't want to be that.
Right.
So when I found Soulja, he already had it. Like, I figured what I found him doing, everybody would love it just the way I loved it. It was just a little rough around the edges. Right. So all I did was had him go in and re-record the album clean. We took all the cuts out. I didn't want, because he was so. I never had a good-looking artist before Soulja Boy. You know, I had the hood niggas like Yin Yang. So I never had a poster child. Right. If you would. And he was young. He was 16, so he had a little cussing in his music. So I said, I'm gonna keep the I'm gonna keep the music clean, and re-record it and remix it. But all the production and songwriting was all him. So he got a nice check. He got a 7-figure check, a royalty check at the end of that first album. Right.
Have you ever thought about like working with Fat Man Scoop or you know what I mean, those type of breakbeat records?
We linked up, but for some reason,
because I thought that would have been great for both of you guys. I know Scoop, and now I know you. And just thinking about it,
we have worked, and me and DJ Cool have worked, but I just think it wasn't the timing of it. Wasn't right. You know, timing is everything. Right. Because they're great at what they do. I'm great at what I do. Matter of fact, Scoop was on the Salt Shaker remix, the extended version that most people hadn't heard. But it came out on the re-release of that album, which went gold. So I just think that's just the timing of it, man. I love them guys, man. Anybody who doing party shit, man, you know, I love it. Matter of fact, I talked to Frank Ski. We was trying to do a group called the Party Kings. Me and I talked to Cool. I'm real cool with DJ Cool. And
I had him on the show a month back, man. Cool's doing great, man. Yeah, love that guy.
So we wanted to do it. We tried it, but it just hadn't clicked. You know, the timing of it just wasn't right.
So what time is it now for COLLIPARK?
Believe it or not, you way down there, so I'm sure you up on it. But I'm fucking with that Southern Soul right now.
Okay, got you.
If you up on that King George, keep on rolling. The One Monkey Don't. If you up on Cupid, Flex.
Yo, listen, man. My R&B party on Thursdays, boy, them girls love that Cupid Flex, and I had to. I was like, damn, boy. Like I could see how, you know, these dance party records are kind of coming back. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So I got a 20-year-old, just turned 20 last week. 20-year-old artist out of Macon, Georgia, called Mike Clark Jr. And he has a song called Auntie Outside Tonight. And what I love, and it has a dance as well. But what I love about the whole Southern soul genre, and it's very early on it. It's an older genre right now because it's derived from blues. But I think every week that passes, the younger generation, because it's really underground the way crunk music was before it. So if you wasn't in Middle Georgia or South Carolina or Mississippi, even before it got down to Miami, Alabama, the top of Florida, like you weren't exposed to it because it wasn't on the radio. It was just some real organic shit. That's, you know, they doing trail rides, selling out trail rides. They doing festivals, all that shit. They'll pull up in the middle of a field and throw some shit at a farm somewhere. And I love being a part of that because it hasn't been tainted by what we talking on right now, which is social media. The majors don't know how to manipulate it or
promote it.
They don't
put it out there.
You can't fake this funk yet because it's very the audience that listens to this music, they know the real, the authentic from the bullshit. And so I'm in on it, and I want to be the guy that's responsible for bringing it to the masses.
And let me help you, man. Let me help you make that happen. Because it's funny when I be having my let's say my R&B parties, and for some reason, you know, with my R&B party, it's not, you know, going on South Beach or anywhere else and passing out flyers. It's all about putting ads on social media, and I be getting a lot of out of towners. So I be like, yo, who put your hands up if you're from out of town. The whole club kind of puts their hands up. Some are from New Orleans, some are from Atlanta, some from Alabama. And believe it or not, you know, the girls there, they be teaching me about those songs. They be like, yo, Epps, you got this? Let me put you up on game. And thank God for Tidal on Serato. You know what I mean? Pull that some bitch up. And the next, you know, they doing a whole line dance and everything. I'm like, oh shit, I just got put onto some shit.
Probably some of these Southern soul records that your audience know, but they only get it when they go to their cousins, when they go home to their cousin's house where grandmama and them from. With aunt, West Love. I don't know if you ever heard of West Love. She got like biggest, other than Cupid, she got like the biggest line dance song in that shit right now. So if you drop it, you might be like, oh shit. And even if you don't, you put your crowd up on something that's cool. You know, I miss that shit, but I get to experience it now dealing with this genre of music with a young artist. You know, I wouldn't do it because I think that's what's missing out the whole genre. It is a little bit too old. You know what I mean? I think
you can't put it up in a turn-up party. You got to put it up in one of those brunch parties, R&B parties. And I'm glad we had the discussion because now I'm gonna look a little more deeper than I was looking right now, man. Because I believe there is some records that I'm probably not even up on. You know what I mean? Because that's what's up, man. And going back again to dance records, like a lot of people don't know that you was behind the Wobble Wobble Brick record. You know what I mean?
Connected because that's the type of vibe that exists in the Southern soul. So they wobble all day just like everybody else. But I've always done dance music. But there was, you know, we didn't know Wobble was gonna be a line dance record. But hell, I didn't know Crank That was gonna be as big as it was. So it's like I'm tied to it but it's all just being true to what I come from and what I do. You know what I mean? I don't go out looking for these records like that. I just like I like music that makes people smile, makes people dance, makes people feel good. That's why it's here 10, 20 years later.
So how do you feel about the producers nowadays and how they working and that? Oh God, boy, that boy put his head down.
Hey, yo, let these motherfuckers know.
John, I got this, John. Oh, I want to, and we're not bad-mouthing no producers, but at the end of the day, you are a producer, so you're going to give your take on what you hear these days. Does it sound repetitive? Does it sound like they're abusing the 808s? What's your thought on today's producing?
I don't feel nothing when I listen to this music. I don't feel nothing when I listen to this music. I feel no emotion when I listen to this music. So that's the best way I could put it. And it's crazy. My girl was just playing that the $1 Million Baby track.
Yeah, I just heard it today too again too. My daughter was just singing along. I'm like, all right.
You know what though? I know it's overplayed and people, but that's crazy because when people find anything,
Right.
when they find, they just hold on to it and grasp it because it's so few and far in between when we find something special. But musically,
Yeah.
he doing his own thing.
Yeah.
He's doing, and just before he even opened his mouth, that track said something to me.
Right.
The music is speaking to me. Then when he come in, and then when I find out this is a white boy, I'm like,
Oh,
just like this.
Right.
So, but that's what I'm saying. I feel something musically when I listen to that. It's just not much. Like now, everybody's chasing the country shit.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Like that's disgusting to me. You know, because I know black country artists that's been out here trying for years to do this shit. So now everybody with the cowboy hats and the boots and all this shit, this shit is so whack. You know what I mean? We and I hate to start sounding like an old nigga, but we come from an era when biting was a horrible thing. You did not sound like the last man. Like you just didn't do it, man. That was not accepted. So it's like it's so
You're absolutely right.
It's the follow. We just a generation of followers now, and I'm only saying this because I'm on your platform, brother.
Listen, man, we got to keep it 100.
Yeah.
It's all good, man, because at the end of the day, man, we here to drop gems. We here to teach. We here to preach. We also here to tell you what sounds good, what doesn't. It's just keeping it 100. And you're right. COLLIPARK sounded like COLLIPARK. Timberland sounded like Timberland. Pete Rock sounded like Pete Rock, you know, and so on.
Right. And that's why you the producers aren't getting paid until they hit that lick, you know what I mean? And then everything is in-house from that point. So I just think everything has been devalued. Music is so disposable now, nothing lasts. But when I tell people don't know what they're missing until they get it. And so that's why when a song like $1 Million Baby comes, it sticks because of substance to it. When something like King George Keep on Rolling, which is like 3, 4, 5 years old now, you put that shit on anywhere. I hope you playing that song at your R&B party. Are you playing that?
Which one again?
King George Keep on Rolling.
No, yeah.
But trust me. You drop that one at the R&B party. If it don't work, man, you hit me back and tell me, dog, you don't know what the hell you talking about.
Hold up. Hold up, man. Let me. Oh
yeah.
Oh yeah.
Sound quiet as hell right now.
Yeah, they put me onto this. And I saw a group of girls just eating some chicken wings and just vibing. I'm like, God damn.
You know what? Have you listened to the words? Have you?
No, I haven't. It was just like once again, I pulled it up on Tidal and I end up playing it. So
yeah,
but I was just too busy, surprised with the crowd reaction and everything. But I haven't sit in the studio and listened to the words, which I'm gonna go do now for sure.
To be honest with you, I ain't mad at you. Most of the music, and it's been like this for quite some time. It's not worth you taking the time out to go ride somebody's album from top to bottom. And
hey, Smurf. Hey, Smurf, and I'm gonna call you Smurf with this comment. It's not like I went down to the record store and dig in the crates and studied, you know what I mean, to go get King George.
Right.
You know what I mean?
I'm not mad. So that's why we gotta talk. You know, we talk. If you put me on something, I put you up on something. You know what I mean?
Definitely, man.
Once we get off, I'm gonna hit you up on the back line because I got some questions I gotta ask you.
Okay, definitely, man. Yo, listen, I ain't gonna take up too much of your time, and I'm glad you passed through, hung out with me on Celebrity Tuesday, and I hope you come to Miami soon so we could build some more. Or I'll be in Atlanta soon. I be going up there to King of Diamonds sometimes,
Okay.
and go play for my boys Hakanelli and them. So we'll figure that part out. But yeah, anything. Let's go ahead and build. Let's talk. Let's do music, because I ain't gonna lie. You know, for some reason they got me. I don't want to say they got me, but I'm doing music. You know what I mean? I put out some records, but I feel like I need to put out some party records, and maybe you could help me out with that.
Yeah, man. How you a DJ and ain't doing them party records, dog?
Cause man, yo, you know what, man? Cause I was really on my Kid Capri shit. I was really touring and DJing that, you know, I didn't really think about it. But now that I got locked up in the pandemic, and just like, you know what, I gotta figure this out. You know what I mean? Do something else and put something else in the catalog. So yes, definitely. And I think it's the time now, because
yeah,
they fucking with my new song "Show Us Your Flex" with Ramplo. And I'm looking to do some other shit, you know what I mean? So definitely I would love your ears and maybe your help with that.
for sure, man. For
no
sure.
Doubt. COLLIPARK, you want to let them know anything you're promoting before we get up out of here?
Oh, man. And I'm all about Mike Clark Jr. right now. Y'all go check him out, Auntie Outside, man. And matter of fact, we just dropped a little EP with a song with Cupid called Good Knees. So go just check Mike Clark Jr. all his music out. You know what the COLLIPARK brand do. So we keeping true to what we come from and what we do. And Auntie Outside, give me about 6 months to a year with that. We slow rolling this one.
There you go.
Yeah, yes sir.
You're not thinking about hitting them turntables no more and going DJ?
DJ from now and then, but I'm just a tunnel vision person. So now that I'm working my guy, because I hadn't put an artist out in about 10 years.
Right.
So I'm still, that's why I need to talk to you. I'm a student of the game at all times, so I'm learning things, because after you sit out this game for that long, you know, you gotta learn this shit all over again. So
definitely. And don't be, listen, that sound, and when I say that sound, I think you know what I'm talking about. I feel like it's coming right back in full circle, and people want to hear that. People want to hear that. You know what I mean? You hear it in Kendrick Lamar's new single. You hear it in some of Drake's single. I have people in the comment box saying they got an idea. So,
you see that video, Not Like Us video? Did you hear that little snippet at the beginning of that video?
which one? The
Debbie Dale, when I hear music,
yes.
I sent Pitbull a beat just like that about 4 years ago, about 3 years ago, right out in the pandemic.
Mm-hmm.
And I heard that beat that Kendrick was on. I said, God damn.
Yeah, man.
I hate when that shit happens. I'm always ahead of my time, though.
Oh, man. Yo, that's some crazy shit right there. Look at that, man. Full circle.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Full
sir.
circle, man. COLLIPARK in the building, man. Everybody all on my social platform. Please follow him at COLLIPARK. Let's go. My brother, I appreciate you coming on the show today, and I can't wait to meet up with you again, and we're going to talk again, and let's work, my brother, man.
For sure, man.
All right, man. God bless you and your family, and continue giving them people them hit records, man, like you do. All right? All right. COLLIPARK in the building, Celebrity Tuesdays with your boy DJ Epps. Brought to you by Positivity Water. You know what it is, man. I appreciate the love, everybody chiming in. I appreciate the badges that came in as well. Tomorrow, 10 o'clock, I'll jump on the turntables. I'll do a little mix, 1 hour workout for you. You know what it is. If you want to be part of the playlist, send your music. You know the Cash App already. Just be part of the playlist, man. You know what it is, so I can break your music, all right? Once again, I just want to thank everybody for coming out today, hanging out with me and COLLIPARK right here on Celebrity Tuesdays, all right, man? Please, everybody, I want y'all to be safe out there. Hold it down and get ready to show us your flex. You know what it is, man. It's on all platforms right now. Oh, by the way, Brooklyn, I'll be there August 3rd, all right, man? I covered up my face because you know how, Yeah. August 3rd, Brooklyn, I'll be in the building, so pull up on me August 3rd. You already know it's going to be crazy out there in Brooklyn. Shout out to my man, Label NYC, the whole family. You know what it is, all right? Also, don't forget my R&B Thursdays going down in Miami at my residency. Joining Miami on Thursday night. R&B Thursdays, ladies, you're in free before 11 with your RSVP. Hit the link in my bio, and so you could come fuck with me. You know what it is, man. That part is too easy, all right? And don't forget the throwback party on Friday night at the Joint of Miami, all right? Ladies free all night. Come pull up on me. You know what it is, all right? It's time for me to get up out of here. I hope you had a great night, and I'm going to just leave you with my single. Yeah, you know what it is. Show Us Your Flex featuring Ramplo right here on the DJ Epps and Friends show. Everybody, have a good night. Love y'all. You know what it is. Peace. Word up. Holla.
This is exclusive music. Get the merch. To the north, yeah, south, yeah, east, yeah, west. Everybody take a picture and show us your flex. We want the whole world to let us know how they feeling right now. Focus, flex, go, Ramplo. Stop, focus, flex, let's go.
New York to Miami. This time around, they really gon' understand me. Bottles in the air, celebrating with the family. No time to waste, it's time to up the ante. Put your glasses in the air. Only thing we drinking is the new Bel Air. This is for the hustlers, all your millionaires. Batman mansion with the spiral stairs. Pulling up to the scene. New Rolls Royce outside looking clean. Shorties with no drawers on, clubbers on steam. Tennessee 5 shots jumping off with the team.
Hold up, Ramplo. It's somebody's birthday. Take them cameras out and let's flex on them. Go Virgos, it's your birthday. Go Taurus, it's your birthday. Go Leos, it's your birthday. All Capricorns, it's your birthday. Go Libras, it's your birthday.
Go Cancers.
It's your birthday.
Show Us Your Flex on all platforms right now. Go stream it, man. Stream it. Hey, it's your birthday when the clock hits 12.
Bottles in the air, time to celebrate yourself. It's been a long year, but you got that well. Louis the 13th, drinking top shelf.
Come on.
Put them cups up if you over 21. Girls wildin' out, yo, they wanna have fun. Killing VIP with that 151. DJs on the set, got the crowd going dumb.
Stop. Focus. Flex. Canada. Stop. Focus. Flex. Asia. Stop. Focus. Flex. Africa. Stop. Focus. Flex. America. Out in Germany. Show us your flex. France, UK. Show us your flex. Australia, Middle East. Show us your flex. Hawaii. Everybody. Show us your flex. Alright, now edit it. Okay, post it. Give it a little boost. There you go. Show us your flex.